Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Stacy with Crafty Dragon Creations, and this is the flip through of our hashtag a Fairy Spring Collab 24 collaboration. This was so much fun to make. I almost couldn't stop myself. She turned out pretty chunky. Didn't really mean for that to happen, but I wanted to use everything, which I didn't, but I wanted to. So we're gonna go through the flip through, and yeah, here we go. So as you can see, I've added this to the top on the front, and I really like it, but it was a necessity because I had a little boo-boo up here and I needed to cover it. And so this was the perfect solution. I will show you what the boo-boo was once we start going inside. But I wanted to show you, she's pretty chunky. So there she is from the top. Here is the spine, and I made this dangle. This little piece right here was actually an earring, and it was like gold, I think. So I dyed it with alcohol ink. So we got that, and then just some seam binding and lace and stuff. And then I have this chain that has butterfly charm and a moon and a pink crystal. I've always called it Swarovski, but I hear a lot of people pronouncing it Swarovski, so it's one of those. And then a little key, and then at the very end, of course, we have a fairy. So, and this is removable. In fact, I'm going to remove it. So there's that. Here's the back, and then here's the open. For the closure, because I always forget to add the closure before I finish the cover, I have this purple cord that my friend Heather gave me, and I laced some beads on it. And because it's this silky kind of cord, you can just tie this in a knot and still open it. So that's what I did. And then I just kind of strung it through these two things so that you won't lose it when you undo it. All right, so here we go. Here's the inside. Like I said, she's pretty chunky. This is a writing board that I made, and it's pretty sturdy. Forgot to add the charm, but I will do that. But what this is for, if you don't know, is let's say you have a page that you want to write on, but there's stuff behind it. So then you can just put that behind your page and write smoothly. Or you can use it as a oversized bookmark if you want that too. So this is where my little boo-boo came in. I was trying to get this elastic on here and I was stretching it. Well, I needed to really gob the glue up here. Down there it didn't do so bad, but then it really showed through on this front part right here. And I was like, dang, that sucks. What can I do to fix that? So that's when I found this really cool trim and just put it on there. So it covered that. Still looks cool. Kind of added a little bit more interest. It's the same color as the Rick Rack, so that worked out pretty good. And then here's you can see where I've connected my spine right there. This page just has some stitching on it. Let's see if I can see if you can see. I don't know if you can see that. So that is that. So then we have this page, and we have a pocket here with a tag. Some of these are pretty snug, so I don't want to take it all out, but the back is has like brown packaging paper. And there's this page. There's another tag that I made with a little dangle on it. This has been hand stitched around, so then on the back, rather than tying it, I just brought it back over here, and I had these little flower beads, so then I made the dangle, and yeah, that all just kind of happened. I didn't plan on that, but I like it. I think it came out cute. Let's see. Oh, here we have a lace pocket, and I just have a piece of paper in there for writing, and I did tear the edges. This pocket I was going to use somewhere else, and it didn't work out, so it's in the journal. Here we have a tab with a little dangle. I love junk journal jewelry, so I do put that in there. We have a little bingo card and a tag in here. Those in there. And this pretty page. Here we have the fairy door, and then I left it as a tuck spot for that cute little tag. Here I have, this is one of the pages of Karen's that I ended up not using in the signatures. So I just turned it into like a big journal card, and I backed it with some paper, so it's a little more sturdy, and just put it in the pocket. Here we have another page tab, which, oh, I tore the paper. That's okay. But I have another little dangle there. Here I have an envelope. This comes out, and there's a couple little, oh, 3 little things in there. I can write on those. You can see I stenciled on the inside of this envelope, so then this belly band just holds it in there. Then we have a pocket here with another little bingo card. We have this envelope, which I've made a card for, and I decorated, just put some butterfly washi stickers here and decorated the inside. Put a sticker there. And then here's the other side. This is washi tape. We have that page and this page. Here was one of the like parchment paper pages, and I did some experimenting. I used texture paste over here. I don't know how well you can really see. Just kind of on this half, and over here this just ended up being gesso, and I had painted, well, I like spritzed water and then dripped stain on here, and when I did the gesso it kind of mixed with that stain, so it came out these, sorry, got a phone call, so I don't remember what I was saying. Anyway, this is a piece of washi tape to just kind of cover the where these two meet. This page I embossed. I don't know if you can see the texture on there, but I embossed the paper and then just put it, backed it on some other paper, and so we have a pocket, and I apparently forgot to put something in there. So, and then this is what the back of this looks like. So you could leave it like that. I think it's kind of cool. Maybe add another pocket or something. Here's this page. Love, love, love this. And then here's the other side of that, of this one. So it's just this parchment paper. And then here we have a pocket with a big journal card. So this was kind of a happy accident. I had made this envelope. It's all one envelope, so it was long. Had a big, huge window on it. So I decorated it inside and out. Wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with it. And then when I did this, I was trying to figure out something to put on it. So I used this envelope and just glued it on the bottom and the sides. And so now we have a pocket back here. And then we also have this pocket here. And then we have our little folder that you could put stuff in. And either one of these fairies looks cute in there. And these just happen to fit in there perfectly. So again, a happy accident. And then same on this side, we have a pocket. And then I have this little folder. So I'm going to have to try to remember this because that came out pretty cool. If you end up with an envelope with one of these huge windows. Alright, so then we have this one. And I just made a journal card, did some wonky stitching on that. And then we have a little journal card in here. And a tag. And then this flips out for lots of writing space. And I just left that blank. And left that one. This one, these are two little envelopes that flip out. And then there's stuff inside. This one has a little tag inside. This one just has a little scrap piece of paper that you can write on it. And then you still have room here to do whatever you like. And then we go on to her second signature. We have an envelope here. I have it closed with some Velcro. And then I have this little card in there. And the little tickets. And then it's also a pocket behind. So we have this little tag and this little card. And then here we have a pocket, and I just have a piece of paper in here for writing on. Oops. Here we have a belly band. This was one of my freebies. First of all, I have a journal card behind here. And some of these journal cards are just a page of mine that I've printed at a smaller size. So that's where that came from. And then this little door opens. So you can see her little face in there. And then there's this tiny little envelope in which I have just a little card in there. And then it's also a pocket in the back. Then we have this little piece here. It's torn all around. And then she was on a journal page, and so I just cut her out, and she makes a nice looking tag or journal card. So she fits in there. There we go. Just kind of got to be at a side. Yeah, this page. Another just journal page. This This is half of one of Karen's pages again. And then here's our second envelope. And so this comes out and there's the inside. And then, I don't know. Oh yeah. I'll show you that in a minute. But then this tag is also a little pocket. And then there's also a little pocket here. So there's some extra writing space. And that goes in there. And on this side, I put another little envelope with some Velcro. Apparently forgot to put something in there. And then a little tag to go behind there. There's that page. Here's a pocket. And then we have a envelope here that has a journal card inside. I did some more wonky stitching. And then we have a tag on this page with just a little dangle. Here's the shaker card that I made in week 3. And remember I said I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with it. So I've put it on this page, but I've also made it into a pocket. So I added another little extra piece of acetate here. So it does have some function now. And so you can kind of see where the pocket is. So now we have something cute that looks through there, and it's functional, and this can be used to write on. So I'm really pleased with that. More fun paper. And this page, this is my absolute favorite page. That's my fun paper. A big pocket with a tag and a postcard. And then we have a page tab down here with another little dangle. I don't know if you can see, but that's a little leaf. We have this page. Now this is 2 papers glued on the flap of the envelope for this one. So kind of like how we did in the first signature. So this one I made it a pocket, and then inside I just made a little booklet. So there's more journaling space in there. Let me see if you can see the inside. Can you see where the flap of the envelope is right there? So that's how I handled that one. And then here, some more writing paper, another journal page. And these, you gotta be careful getting those in and out. Okay. We're just gonna leave that. Then we have a journal page here. And that's pretty. And here's the other piano roll. So I have a couple of tags in there. And some of my tags I didn't put toppers on. So maybe the end user can do that. I love this trim. Here's another big pocket with my favorite fairy. And I just added some extra paper. I think there's actually 2 pieces here, yeah, for writing. And we have that. We have that. And then our third signature, got these 2 pages. This one I did in my last video, so I have a card in here. This is also a little tuck spot. There's that. And then I have the viewfinder and then another little bingo card that goes in behind there very carefully. And then that page, here's our other piano page. I just have 2 tags in there. And then her. Here's our, this is a pocket back here, but then this is also a hidden journaling spot. Get that in there. There we go. And this was just a little piece of ephemera from one of Karen's freebies. And then here we have a postcard. And then on the back, when I cut this postcard, I glued it on this folder, and I didn't realize there was writing on the other side. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. So I wanted to cover that, but I didn't want to cover the folder because it looks really cool. So I just made a pocket, and I put a couple of envelopes in there. And then of course you can write on that. And then here's this envelope. I think this is the one we did together. And there's the back of that. And then her. And here we have a little fairy door. Really no function. I couldn't really make it a pocket, but it does open. And there's a little fairy inside. And those are closed with magnets, so they will stay. And then we have a little page tab up here with some more junk journal jewelry. I have a pocket here on this parchment paper. I have another card and another postcard. And some journaling space. That pretty page, more journaling space, more parchment paper, more space. Here's another page tab with a dangly on it. And then this is glued to the envelope flap, so you can put lots of goodies in there. There's this one, just a journaling card. This page, here's the other piano paper. I just put a piece of paper in here for more journaling space. And then this little booklet I wanted to make with you in the last video, or the week 3 video, but I had to cut it out because that video was so long. But basically this is just like a little mini journal, and just use some fun paper. This in here is decoupaged with napkin, and then these little pages are Karen's journaling pages that I just shrunk down and then printed on the back of them. So it's just a little mini journal. We have that and this page, and then here we have a pocket, and I got 3 tags in there. Aren't those pretty? I love purple and green together. So I just put those in there. I get them snug so they don't fall out. More journaling paper. And then, last but not least, our library card. I thought that was a cute place for that. I was going to put it at the front, and then I did the writing board, so... But I thought it looked fine back here. So there we go, guys. I'll show you that I can just kind of tie this. And so it'll, you know, expand. And yeah, you can just tie a knot and it'll hold. All right, guys, there she is, completed. I'm absolutely in love with her. She's so chunky and fun, but there's still room to grow. Maybe not too much, but there is. Thank you guys so much for following along in this collaboration. Thank you for all your positive feedback, and for those of you that purchased the kits, thank you. This was a lot of fun, and everybody seemed to really love the fairy theme, so that was great. Again, if you want all the freebies, go check out everybody's, check out the link tree below, and they'll have where they've posted. I'm not sure still where Elodie will have hers, but Karen, Creative Paper Artisan, has been posting Elodie's freebies in her group, so you can go there and check those out. Otherwise, yeah, everybody else has put theirs up in their group. There's, I think, 21 different freebies. You could almost make a whole journal out of all of that. Thank you to the collaborators for doing this with us and putting up with us, and and I hope you had fun, and I hope you would be willing to join us for another one. So I think that's it, guys. Be on the lookout for this on my Ko-fi shop, and yeah, until the next video, bye bye.